again next example, students. In the previous class we have already seen how the sample is given and how we are using the t-test distribution. All this is also known as students distribution, students, right? So I'll just start now. So all the formulas, how to simplify, yes, step by step, we already discussed in the previous class. Okay, it is not showing, don't worry. What I will do, yes students, quickly you can simplify this example and please tell me what is the answer. Everything I have given in the last class, once again go through it, use the table, right? And here again the significance is not given. Please remember that you are going to refer the significance here as 95%. Okay, please we'll find first 95%. If 95% satisfies, not to go for 99%. Is it clear? So here I will start once again. Okay, now it is fine. So we have already studied about the sampling distribution and testing of hypothesis, students. Now we are on t-test. So please refer, use the table, right? Again it is showing like this. Sorry, here is the question. Okay, fine. Yes, students. See, when you practice, students, you will be definitely be perfect, right? So please solve this example. Let us see how many will get the answer. Is the test the hypothesis, students? Is there is the significance or there is no significance? Let us see how many will solve. I want answer from everyone, students. Please try. So the attendance is not there. Okay, so I think 16 students have joined today. What about others? Yes, students, quickly tell me what is the answer. So, what all things you have to first write the given data? I will show you. So, first you take down the given data. I believe that everyone is solving, right? I know continuously this is third class you're sitting, but don't get bored. Be active in the class, friends. This is mathematics class means you should be always active. Keep your mind fresh. Breathe long and definitely you will feel good. Then you can take down the given data here, students. So mu is equal to 0.7. Mhm.
Sir, N1 equal to 10, N2 equal to 12. Then diet
Yes.
A, make the readings, and diet B, 12, sir, N2 is good.
Very good, very good. So you can use the t test statistics. Okay. So if you take yes. Okay. So you can take this t test. So only I will change this. I will take this as all x values and this I will take for only for differentiating two groups, group A and group B. I will take this as all x and this all y. So mean of this x I will take and mean of this y, students. Okay. So I'll take like this, x bar minus y bar divided by sigma square root of 1 divided by n1 plus 1 divided by n2. Yes, you are going to use this formula, friends. And here you are have to find here because two samples are there. Please remember s is equal to, this is square root of 1 upon n1 plus n2 minus 2. And as I have taken this as x variables and y variables, okay, only for this example I am taking like this so that we can see even this is also possible. So therefore I will take here, this is summation x minus x bar square plus summation y minus y bar square. Is it clear? Any confusion is there? You can ask me, students. Don't keep your doubts in your mind. Okay, so that I can hear you. Fine. So this is, you're going to use the t statistics for two samples. Is it clear? So what they have given here, friends? They have given the weights in the certain period. Okay. You can see a students random sample of 10 pigs fed on diet A they have given, right? So how you will simplify? N1 is 10, N2 is 12. So T statistics you are going to use this. First you can find this. Okay. Here you can take this as, sorry, sigma, because sigma you are going to substitute here. So one by one I will simplify this, friends. First you take, simplify this part. Okay. So therefore I will take like this, x i's I will take all the terms, and this is, you can take this as I, so that I value will be changing 1 2 3 4. Okay, xi, and this is just a variable xi minus xi bar, and then xi minus x bar the whole square, right? Same way you can take the second group, that is y I, yi minus y bar and yi minus y bar the whole square. So take all these values, friends, 10, 6, 16, 17, 13, 12, 8, 14, 15 and 9. Same way you are going to take second group 7, 13, 22, 15, 12, 14, 18, 8, 21, 23, 10 and 17. Okay, students, you can easily do this now. Already we have solved so many examples. I'll just show you one. Here I will take now 10, because this data is very important. Don't write any mistakes. Don't do any mistakes. 13, 12. This will be easiest way if the data is more. 8 and this is 9. Okay, y value is 7, 13, 22, 15, 12, right, 14. So please check the answers, students, once again. 8, 21, 23, and this is 10 and 17. So go on subtracting the mean value. Yes, students, how you find the mean first? I think I have told you how to find mean. So I will write here, see, mean x bar is equal to, this is summation of all xi divided by the total number. So just add this all together. How much this will be? 10 6 plus 16, 17, 13, 12, 8, 14, 15, 9. Yes, students, please tell me what is the total number? Is it 120? Yes, Anuja, Mazin, sorry, Fardin, and Elton, Atharva, Abhishek. Yes, students, first find the mean. So this is
Yes,
again.
sir, it's correct. 12.
Very good, very good. So therefore, this is 12. And what about y bar, beta? X bar and y bar you have to find. Then you can easily simplify the other things. Yes, students, please try yourself. Practice now.
Sir, 15.
Yes, very good. So, what happened to this? Okay, 15. So, like this, students, you have to solve now. You are going to have now final exam. Okay, so here we have mean value 12 and y mean value of here we have 15. So, go on subtracting 10 minus 12. So, here only easily you can write, see, 10 minus 12 is minus 2 square is 4. Yes, friends. Then because this data is more, so I am writing like this. 6 minus 12 minus 6 square 36. So 16 minus again 12 is 4. 4 square is 16. 17 minus 12 I have taken. 12, sorry. 12 is 5. 5 square 25. Okay. 13 minus 12, 1. 1 square is 1 only. Easily you can do this. 12, 12 is 0 only. 12 minus 2 is 0. 18, 8 minus 12 minus 4 square 16. 14 minus 12, 2. 2 square 4. Right. 15 minus 12, 3. 3 square 9. 9 minus 12 minus 3, and you can see very easily this is 9, friends. So total you can add here, this is 4 plus 36, 40. This is 56, and this is, you can take this as 25 plus 1, 16. I will get 20, 18. Okay, altogether, is it 120?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So same way here also, friend, this is 15 is there. So x minus x bar gone doing. So 7 minus 15 minus 8 minus 8 square 64, right? 13 minus 15 minus 2 minus 2 square 4. 22 minus 15 7. 7 square 49. 15 minus that, this is 0 only. Okay, fine. 12 minus 15 minus 3 square 9. 14 minus 15 minus 1. 1 square is 1. 18 minus 15 3. 3 square 9. 8 minus 15 minus 7 square 49. 21 minus 15 6. 6 square 36. 23 minus 15 8. 8 square 64. 10 minus 15 minus 5. This is 25, students. So 17 minus 15 2. 2 square 4. Yes, students, easily can say 64 plus 4 16, 16, and here 49 plus 9, 56, 57, 58. Yes, students, what is the value? I'm getting 314.
Yes, sir, correct.
Correct name? Okay, thank you. Thank you for your reply, beta. Okay, so all the values you have got. Just substitute the values and tell me what is the answer, students. Easily you can simplify this now. So this is therefore, first you find out sigma value, substitute your value. This is square root of 1 divided by 10 plus 12 minus 2, and this is already have simplified, so I will take directly 120, and here already you have calculated the value 314. Yes, friend. So what is sigma is equal to?
4.65.
Yes, very good, very good. So you are now perfect in this, right? So now I will find t value. So t is equal to, substitute all the values, friends. That is 15 is there. Y bar will be here 12 and divided by, this is 4.65. Yes.
Sir, formula is x bar minus y bar or y bar minus x bar.
Yeah, I'm getting same, but again it will be, yeah, right. Yes, I thought I have, here it will be. Mhm. Yes, 12 minus 15. Okay, this is 4.65, and again this is square root of 1 divided by 10 plus 1 divided by 12. Yes, students, please tell me what is the answer.
Minus 1.50.
Yes, very good, very good. So therefore, now you are have to find the standard value. I will take it down. Okay. So here you are going to find the standard value. This is minus 1.54554.
50, sir.
50. Okay, fine. 50. Yes, one. So t value we have calculated. This is minus 1.5. Okay. So therefore, now we will find t 0.05, students. So you have to find this from the table. You should know the degree of freedom. Sorry, this is n1 plus n2 minus 2, which is equal to 22 minus 20. Yes, 20 degree of freedom and 94. Yes, students. So again, I have to go to table. Okay. Oh. Yes. Yes, students. Please tell me. 20 is our this thing, and 0.05 is the third column, right? 5%, 95% level of cinema, 95% confidence level. Yes, friends, what is 20?
2.09.
Yes, very good, very good. So everyone, please read, understand the table. Very, very important. So I will go back to the example. Yes. So therefore this is 2.09. So means that our conclusion here, please write down the conclusion, students. What is our conclusion? T calculated value, I will take this now, 1.550. So therefore our T calculated value is less than T 0.05. So therefore what is the test we have done? Here we would have taken this like this. See, I just missed. So H naught, I'm going to take the weight of the test whether the diet A and diet 2 differ significantly as regarded. So therefore I will take this as two diets do not differ significantly as regarded. So you can write here H naught, H1 next immediately. This is as you can write here H1, students, that two diets differ significantly. Okay, H1 is the alternate hypothesis. So therefore H naught is accepted or rejected, students, now?
Accepted, sir.
Yes, very good. H naught is accepted. Okay, so this is very important. Then you are going to write the statement. Yes, what is the statement? So hence we see that you can write this ones. Hence the difference between the sample means, right, they are all nearly equal, so there is no significance, means there is no much change. So therefore we say that the two diets do not differ significantly. Yes, students, please write down as regarded. On increase in weight. So as I told you in the last class that it will take time. Yes, friends, you can see at least you will take 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes it will take time. Yes, friends. So this is how the statement and conclusion you are going to do. Yes, friends. Okay, friends, have you written it down? Shall we go
Yes,
to
sir.
the next example? Yes, friends. Same as it is what they have told. Test whether the diets differ or not differ. So we have said that it is does not differ. That is very important in this test. The statement, how you will calculate the test value, this is important. So please remember the marks will be distributed like this. Your conclusion, this conclusion is very important, and your statement, how you present the statement, right? So next example is easy. You can easily simplify this. Yes, friends, you can see 10 individuals are chosen at a random from the population, and the heights in inches are found to be, so different heights are there. Test the hypothesis that the mean of the height universe is 66 inches. Yes. So at least 66 inches must be there. You can see in army and all, they always prefer the mean height only. Anyone knows, students, what is height required for now in army? No problem if you don't know. Yes, students, please take down the next example. Here you can see T 0.05 is given in the question itself. So standard value they have given. No need of finding here. That work is reduced. Okay. So let us see. Easily you can do it. Yes, friends. So first write down the given data. How much is the sample here, students?
Nine, sir.
Yes, it is 9. I just missed. Yes, students, please check once again.
10, sir.
Okay, 10. Fine. So therefore, but here the size of which they have given, this is size of what?
They have given mu.
Yes. So they have given now mu. Yes, students, please tell me what is mu is equal to. Yes, beta.
66.
Yes, 66 inches. Okay, so now we'll find now what we have to find. T test you have to find. You have to take the hypothesis. So H naught you can take this as H naught you can take as friends H naught. What will be H naught? Can anybody tell me?
Mu equal to 66.
Yes, mu is equal to 66. So please remember this friends. So this is the mean height of the universe. So they have not given here sample. Please remember this is a population itself. Okay. So now we will accept this or reject this. Can anybody tell me quickly? You can simplify and tell me, students. So you have to first find the mean of the sample. So you take the mean of the sample, sigma bar. I will take this or variables as x value. So divided by total number of observations. Yes, students, add all these terms. 63 plus 63 plus 66 plus 67, 68, 69, 70, 70, 71, 71 divided by 10. Yes, Ayan is there. Ashok, please tell me what is the answer. Abhinav, Adarsh, Abhishek. Then you are going to find the t test.
Sir, I'm getting as 67.8.
Yes, very good, very good. 67 point, yes, very good. T statistics you please find now. So this is only one sample is given, therefore please take the T statistics. T is equal to x bar, because your population itself is given, therefore I will take here mu divided by S divided by root n, and for one sample please remember this is S is equal to square root of 1 divided by n minus 1 summation of x minus x bar whole square. So first you have to find x minus x bar the whole square or no. Yes, you can also take in this form. So please find this runs summation x minus x bar the whole square. How you will find? Just one sample is given, that time you can write like this. If more samples are given, then you have to put it in the table, right? So here we have 67.8. So this is 63 minus 67.8 square plus 63 minus 67.8 square plus 66 minus 67.8 square plus 63, 67 minus 67.8 square. Yes, friends, please do it. 67, 68 minus 67.8 square. And after 68, 69 I will take. Plus 69 minus 67.8 square plus 70 minus 67.8 square plus 70 minus 67.8 square plus 71 minus. Yes, friends, please tell me what is the value. So your standard deviation is not given. Okay, so therefore we'll take this statistics. Yes, friend, this is another clue that here standard deviation is not given, means you are going to use T statistics. Students, distribution, you are going to use the method.
Eighty-one point six.
Yes, very good, very good. So immediately you can substitute S is equal to square root of 1 divided by N is how much? 10, huh? 10 minus 1, and this is 81.6 runs. Yes, runs. Please tell me what is S value.
3, sir.
Yes, very good. Everyone got the same answer. So S is equal to, we have calculated this is 3. Very good. So please find here what is
Sir,
the,
it's actually 3.01.
3.01. Okay, no problem. So this is again divided by, so I will take here 3.01. Okay, divided by square root 10. Yes, friends, please tell me what is T value.
1.89, sir.
Yes, very good. 1.89. Everyone got the same answer. Please check. Now, t calculated value is less than or greater than t 0.05 students.
Less, sir.
Less. So therefore, H naught is accepted or rejected?
Accepted, sir.
Accepted. Very good. Yes. So therefore, our statement is right that the mean, you can write here, the mean height heights of the individuals in the universe is 66 inches. Accepted. Okay. Yes, friends. You can easily simplify this type of problems. We have already solved many problems, so we'll take the last problem. Yes. Last problem, the T test. We have again next another test is there. So in the next class, we'll find that test also. So that will be the last part, and we'll complete this unit and we'll move on to the next unit. Okay, friends. Now you can see the next example, a process of making certain ball bearing. Yes, friends, this is again very good application we have, and it is very useful. Is under control if the diameter of the bearing have a mean of 0.5 centimeters. If random sample of 10 of this bearing has a mean diameter of 0.506 centimeters and standard deviation of 0.004 centimeter is the process under control. So please write down the given data easily. You can simplify this ones. So first now I think everybody can write. So I will write directly. So x bar is, what is x bar given? Mean. Which mean random sample mean. This is so 0.506 centimeters. Then from the population they have given here from the total process mean value of population 0.5 they have given, right? And how much sample they have given? N is equal to 10. And they have also given here standard deviation. So standard deviation is given 0.04, right? So please remember the formula when standard deviation is given, students. I'll just go to that formula list. T test, student test. Yes. Yes, friends. So you can see here standard deviation is given. Use T is equal to x bar minus mu divided by sigma divided by root n, friends. Okay. So this is for again small sample. N is less than 30. Please remember this, friends. Okay. So we will use this. If it is less than 30, it is x bar minus mu divided by s divided by root n. Okay. Please make a note. Inference they have given. Okay. Yes, friends. So please take this as yes only, so that this is less than 30. Sample is less than 30. So we take yes is equal to 0.004. So T test statistics is T is equal to x bar minus mu divided by yes divided by root n. So just substitute 0.506 minus 0.5 divided by s is 0.004 divided by square root 10. Yes friends, what is it called to? Here you can take hypothesis. What should be the hypothesis here? Is the process under control? Yes. So you have to test that the random sample what they have given here, students. Is it the process under control? Whatever the work is done. So therefore, I will take H naught as process under control. So in the exam, you have to write all these things. Huh? H1 also you write that process not under control. Okay. Yes, friends, please tell me what is T is equal to. So here for yes, beta.
4.73, sir.
Yes, very good, very good.
7.4.
474. Very good. So therefore, we take T is equal to calculated value. This is 74 friends. Please remember this. Now, how you will find the degree of freedom? Yes, friends. Can anybody tell me at least looking at the question? What is the degree of freedom?
9, sir.
9. Very good. Excellent. I really appreciate because you have to remember for this is degree of freedom n minus 1 degree of freedom. So n minus 1 is nothing but 10 minus 1 which is 9. So for 9 degree of freedom, can you tell me what is T 0.05? Last example, or just check. Yes, friends, please tell me what is T 0.05?
2.26.
Yes, very good. So already we have done this in last example. So now please remember this. You can easily remember, right? So T 0.05 for 9 degree of freedom, see are given 2.26. So therefore this is 2.26. The tell me what is the conclusion, students? Is it accepted or rejected?
Rejected, sir.
Rejected because T calculated value is greater than standard value. So this is, please write down here from table. Okay, so they have not given, but so therefore H naught is rejected. So what is the statement you have to write? Always remember this ones. Statement here it will be process not under control. Is it clear, students? Any doubt is there? Please ask me. In the next class, we are going to go for the next